I have a YouTube channel, and I'm doing also 100 days straight of meditation to build a life integration and sort of recreate a process of immersion. So I'll try to leave a link, but you could actually go to my Twitter and go to the link and the website there, and you'll find the YouTube channel where I'm doing my 100 days. It's the YouTube channel is Roam Fit with Javi, and it's 100 days of sitting. So I'm on day 25 right now. It's going really good, and I'm happy with it. I got a lot of gains. I'm having a lot of gains, and it's quite an interesting process. I'm getting over kind of like a flu, so the process of observing that is also interesting as well. So a lot of things. What I stress a lot is the posture and breath in my meditation. So like for me, I think those are the key components for just building a practice, and also the key components that are crucial to integrate into your everyday life: the posture and the breath. So that's the key, right, for meditation, is taking the lessons, those key components, those key elements, and integrating them into your life. So that's my opinion, and so that's what I try to stress when I'm facilitating, and then also in my own practice as well. So try to practice what I preach. All right, I'm gonna get started here. So first and foremost, you want to just have a nice comfortable posture, right? First and foremost, you can sit like me, cross-legged. You can sit in a chair. You can even lay down if you want. The problem is with laying down, you might become too relaxed and then you fall asleep. So you don't want to fall asleep. You want to maintain the waking state. You actually want to get to a point where you're relaxed. You're going down, you relax, but you're also conscious. So you're riding that line of the waking state and the sleep state, right? And you're using your breath to stay in that zone. If you lie down, you run a high risk of falling asleep. If you sit like this in a relaxed position, then you have a better chance, a better opportunity to have a longer practice, sustain your practice. The idea is comfortability. So what's more comfortable for you? Thanks for the like. All right, I'm just going to get started with the comfortable posture and erect spine. So that next we go to an erect spine. If you need a back support, that's totally cool. So remember that you want to be comfortable as well. However, there's some really, really deep integral benefits to sustaining your erect spine on a long-term basis. Building the energy system and the energy foundation to hold your spine erect. For me, that's quite crucial. And actually, I've been trying to do some research. It's quite difficult to find the instruction and the importance of the spine. So what I've heard was that monks who meditated for a long time, they would find crystals in their spines. What does that mean? I don't know, but maybe crystallized structures or crystallized minerals or deposits in their spine, okay? So I don't know what that means, but there, like I said, there is something to be said about holding your spine erect, being able to sustain that. So there's an endurance there. There's an awareness there. There's an efficiency of structure there just in holding up the spine. So a lot of people think that just in sitting, you're not doing anything. But inside, there's so many things that are going on, so many things you're trying to moderate, maintain, build, be aware of in just the sitting posture and the sitting practice. And that's just within the body. We haven't even started to talk about the mind. So going back, one, reviewing what I just said. One, sitting posture, comfortable sitting posture. Two, the erect spine. And then three, you want to go into the mind and relax the mind as well. So this is probably, I mean, all of this is challenging, but that's probably one of the most challenging things, I think, for people, and an ongoing basis as well. And this is why the practice is so important and why it takes so long. So it requires discipline to be able to sit and be comfortable in your own mind and in your own psyche, in your own emotional state. So I think you guys would agree with me that unfortunately, because of all the easily accessible gadgets, gizmos, foods, drinks, television programs, social media networks, because of all of these things, it's easy for us to distract ourselves and look for just things to occupy our mind if we're frustrated, or if we're angry, or if we're bored, or if we're anxious or even depressed. There's so many things that we could just do to numb the pain. And these are coping mechanisms. This is how we survive. Going back to the point, if you can go into the mind, and if you go into your own mind, into your own emotional state, in your own stability of emotion, learn to train yourself. So I practice Qigong, okay? Qigong meditation. And what we say in Qigong is that you have the monkey mind and the horse mind. So the monkey mind is the emotional mind, horse mind is the wisdom mind. So what you want to do is be able to subdue the monkey mind, subdue the emotional mind, and train the wisdom mind. And the wisdom mind is more of the logical, clear thinking, neutral mind. So we want to go from emotional mind to neutral mind, and this is our practice of sitting. Okay. You see a lot of people who are quite emotional, and it's become like okay, and it's become the norm, I think, for people to just burst out in emotion. And yes, emotions need to be expressed. However, we need to, I think, filter those, be able to filter and effectively express emotion. So you can only manifest outwardly, what is inside of you. So if inside it's chaotic, outside is most likely going to be chaotic. So inside, you want to be able to cultivate that stillness, the clarity, the emotional stability, with a foundation, with a posture, and focus. So the practice is in sustaining this focus and sustaining this awareness. Okay. So that's probably all I'll say for now. I'm going to go in and just do a light facilitation. So far we've built our base, our foundation to relax the body upon. We need to relax the body. And two, we've established the spine, and that the spine needs to be erect yet comfortable. 3, we've also established the mental and emotional state, and being able to relax, subdue the emotional mind, the monkey mind, and we want to be able to drop our consciousness into a semi-sleep state. So the way that we do that, in Qigong we say that breathing is strategy. Breathing is your strategy. You can slow down your breath cycles, you can speed up your breath cycles, you can elongate the breath cycles, you can inhale longer than exhale, exhale longer than inhale, even hold the breath at different points. So the breathing is your strategy based on what your goal is, what you want to do, what your why is. So you need to establish what your why is. Right now, I'm sitting. Why? Because I want to meditate. Why? I want to build a practice of introspection. And then we go to how. Well, I need to build a strategy to relax my body. And that is my deep breathing. So many people have been exposed to and know about regular abdominal breathing or deep abdominal breathing as opposed to chest breathing. So what we can do is integrate or engage rather the abdominal tissues to expand as we inhale and contract as we inhale. Inhale, expand. Exhale, contract. Inhale, expand. Exhale, contract. And you want to do this slowly, softly, and subtly so that you don't build tension. You actually want to release and reduce tension as much as you can with your breath. And remember that one of the goals is to induce a state of semi-sleep. Ride that line of consciousness between the waking state and the sleeping state. Hold and sustain this state as you hold and sustain your posture. Qigong, in the Qigong scriptures, they tell us that the goal for your breath is no breath. So you've heard of no mind, and they also say the same thing about no breath, where it's so soft and it's so subtle. If you put your finger to your nose or to your mouth, you can't feel anything. All right. Well, I'm gonna stop it there for today. And this is my first video on Periscope. I've used the live streaming before. I've used like Meerkat before. Just thought I'd give this a try because it's connected to Twitter, so I also have a Twitter. Hope to see you guys